What about this thing when Daniel made third ruler of Babylon?
Yeah, and Belshazzar.
What does that deal with? I mean, I know he was appointed third ruler for his interpretation of dreams. But why is that a question?
There was a stele found of that as too. It's called the I don't know why they don't make these names simple, but they don't. Nabonidus Cylinder. And it speaks about the fact that Belshazzar actually existed. Up until this point, people thought this is another nefarious figure, somebody that never existed, because they didn't find his name anywhere other than
More
the Bible.
composite of people.
Yeah, in the Bible it's mentioned, but they said, well, that's just the Bible. You know, it tells all kinds of stories. Well, they dug up the cylinder, and it has Belshazzar's name on it. And it's actually, the reason why it has his name on it is because the real king, Nabonidus. Yeah, that guy. This is Belshazzar's father. And the thing they found is a prayer from Nabonidus praying for not only his trip that he was leaving on, the fact that he'll have a safe journey, but he's also praying for his son, Belshazzar. And it also talks about the fact that the invasion that happened was an invasion, as Daniel records it, there was no battle involved. And come to find out, there wasn't a battle involved because there happened to be a festival, and this Nabonidus Cylinder talks about this. In fact, how they got in, the fact that there was no battle going on, and when they did get in, most of the soldiers were drunk because they were partying. That's what this cylinder talks about. Exactly what Daniel talks about, because he said that all the guys were partying, they were drinking out of the cups they weren't supposed to be drinking out of. God said, "You're in trouble, guys." The handwriting on the wall, the famous phrase that we get, "You guys are in trouble." And this cylinder talks about the fact that Belshazzar was killed, and Babylon was invaded without any type of battle. And in the English Museum now, there's a document showing the way they did it. They diverted the water so they could come in under the river where that was their protection. They had water flowing in. It was a big enough river where they couldn't get people to cross it. But they diverted the water so the water was low. They came in, there was a festival going on, they killed Belshazzar, and there was not much of a battle because the soldiers that were supposed to be protecting were all drunk from the festival. That's all documented in Daniel, but it's also documented in history as well with this cylinder that they found, the Nabonidus, the guy's cylinder.